prison cell, and people were kept in there until Black Rod, the Master of the Houses of Parliament, was ready to see you. Last person who was in prison there was Emmeline Pankhurst, the suffragette. On your left there, again, Westminster Palace, designed by a guy called Pugin, and he specialised in Gothic architecture. And the whole point of Gothic architecture is to keep the people on the outside scared and give the people on the inside more power. So the whole point of the architecture is to be very forbidding and overpowering and everything like that. There's lots of spires and everything like that. And again on the left we've got the Queen Elizabeth Tower, not Big Ben. Big Ben is the bell inside. And there's a few stories about the bell. They got the bell to the bottom of the tower, cast in the East End of London. And when they got the bell to the bottom of the tower, it was too big for the door. So they had to chisel out the door to get the bell in. Then they hoisted the bell to the top of the tower, got it in place, and they said, let's give it a test ring. So they gave it a test ring. The hammer crashed down on the bell and promptly cracked the bell. So they were stuck. Some bright spark had the idea of turning the bell a quarter of a turn, so that at least the hammer didn't keep crashing down on the crack. So if you ever wondered why Big Ben sounds a bit off tone, a bit flat, it's because it's always had a crack in it. Always has, probably always will. Where are we? On your left, all the way from the Houses of Parliament down to Blackfriars Bridge, is the embankment. That's Bazalgette's embankment, 1868, the year of the Great Stink. The River Thames smelt so bad in that long hot summer they had to shut Parliament. So Bazalgette was given the job of designing and building the world's first sewer system, which runs underneath that road on the left-hand side there, all the way to Blackfriars. A bit more about Bazalgette's embankment as we go along the Thames. On your right, we've got the London Eye Millennium Wheel. 32 pods for the 32 boroughs of London, although they're labelled numbered up to 33, because no one wants to get in pod number 13. It takes about half an hour to do one revolution, so you get a lovely view over London while you're up there. What a lot of people don't know is you can get married on the Eye. And the idea is the happy couple get on a pod, preferably on the same pod, otherwise that wouldn't work. And then you're going up, and as you're going up you vow to keep each other happy and love each other for the rest of your lives, and you've got to be the happiest people on earth and all that kind of stuff. And it's time to the right at the top, right at the very top, you become a happily married couple. Right at the top. Obviously it's downhill after that. Just behind us there, that lovely golden eagle, that's a memorial to the RAF in the Second World War, the RFC in the First World War, the Royal Flying Corps. Made out of bits of downed German plane and bombs and bullets that they tried to bomb us with, fashioned into an eagle covered in gold leaf. Bazalgette's embankment, still on the left there. If you noticed on the left-hand embankment wall, you'll see lions' heads. When Bazalgette made the embankment, they narrowed the Thames, obviously, and they were a bit worried about flooding. So they put the lions' heads on the riverbank wall, and they actually act as a flood early warning system. If the water of the Thames gets up to the lions' heads, then the Metropolitan Police have to think about shutting the river, shutting the road.